Hello, people. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you can hear me because I'm outside today. As you can see, we outside. Um, yeah, it's beautiful. The view is fucking beautiful. It's a beautiful fucking day. And the message that's coming in since the morning, I don't know what time it is. I don't know what time it is. Today I didn't even know what day it was, so I don't know what time it is. But it's past, like, a little bit past afternoon. I don't know, actually. Mid-afternoon. But yeah, sorry if it's loud for you guys. Sorry. But I just wanted to do this outside because I just love being outside. But the message that I've been getting is just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just go for it. Just go for that thing. Go do that thing. It's almost like, yeah, you're gonna start a project soon, but it's like the first step to, consistency is settling down with either like a precise encounter with something that having to do directly, just go and do it. Having an encounter with somebody that gives you an opportunity, doing that thing that brings and leads so much more opportunities later in life. But so as we first start doing anything, like whatever we'd like to do, and this comes into talks with like a job. When you start a job, you get to training, right? You train and you get shown around, you get introduced to everybody, and you get taught the job, you get trained for the job, for the specific job. So right now you're in like this mode of training for the job that you wish to have. So whether that comes in, and a lot of us, it's like artistic wise, creativity wise is gonna be in this, and just a lot of like artistic minds are a part of my collective is what I'm feeling. So, whether it is starting that book, picking up that paintbrush, picking up that pencil, that pen, starting to write notes, or just starting to write in your journal, starting to write about quite literally anything, gives you that first step towards guidance, towards direct guidance. So if I start doing something today, for example, let's do running. Okay, let's do running. So I would run every single day 1 mile, and with that, I built up consistency. There was stamina, there was endurance, but there was consistency. Every single day, I ran 1 mile. So it's like if you start today, because like you're not really procrastinating, but it's like sometimes it feels like you have to procrastinate because you feel like you're doing too much. But right now, it's that perfect time to do that thing that you've been thinking about, that you're not holding it off. It's like you haven't had the time to. So it's strongly coming in to just do it. Just do it right now. Just do it right this very second. Excuse me. Whether it is, like, what was I gonna say? I don't know. It's like almost like you're letting other people's thoughts get to you because you're thinking that other people are thinking that it's lame or that it's obnoxious, that it's weird or something like that. But that's not what's driving you. You literally can't be driven by that. It's like you'd like to have a stable mind, a stable environment, a stable time frame to be able to do the things that you love. And this thing that's coming up, it's almost like such a big catalyst for you, such a big moment. And you might not think about it like a big moment or anything like that, like, because, but once you start doing this thing, you're going to start picking up energies. You're going to start picking up certain frequencies that allow you to literally open doors on your own. You're going to open your own opportunities. You're going to open your own doors. and you're gonna open, I'm hearing like sensuality, and it's like sensuality with time and space. Like, you know, when a woman is like dancing sensual, she's like dancing, like, you know, and it's almost like that's gonna be you. My hair is literally driving me a little crazy. Anyways, we're not gonna worry about that. So this sensual dance that you're doing with time, with space itself, is quite beautiful, at the same time magnificent. But because you're allowing that, and because you're allowing yourself to be pleasured with the gifts that are given to you, be pleasured with the thoughts that accumulate, that sometimes feel like they're erupting, or it feels like you're gonna burst like a volcano once more. It's this time around, it's like once you do this thing, whether, again, it can be so many things. So we're just gonna ask for some guidance on what that thing is for you specifically. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels, for this day, for yesterday, and for tomorrow. Thank you for everything that you've given me. Thank you for all the time that I have, that we have. So give us some guidance on what this certain thing is. What is this? What do they need to know? Almost, okay, so there's some resistance. Yeah, you have some resistance to this thing because of your environment, okay? And I apologize for that. Again, when I apologize, it's not like I feel bad or I should feel bad or anything. I'm just sorry, because I feel like a lot of the things in this world personally should just be given, like literally a home. Like, it's fucked up, I personally. But like water, electricity, you know, a hot fucking meal. But like, you literally have to work, pay for everything, you know. Obviously nothing is free in this life, but it's fucked up. It really is fucked up. But there is some resistance. So like, just kind of check yourself on that. Remember that nobody is here to tell you what you can or you can't do. So if you are asking for advice from anybody, remember that you are going to follow your heart at the end of the day. So whatever they might say, it's just redirection. Wait, what? What is that saying they say? The, like, redirection is given to you to move forward. But what's that saying that goes around? I forgot. Anyways, I can't think about it right now, but all right, so we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. It sets it to honor in good faith, but at the same time, what you're gonna do is going to bring that good faith. It's going to bring that sort of like simple fortune because you're just doing it. 909 as I looked at the time. So again, this mirroring effect is happening, but it's happening to do with either a connection that you have that you're still feeling to this day, and that might be what's like holding you back, sort of. Like you're holding yourself back because of this connection that you have, but it's still lingering for the other person. So it feels like it has to linger for you. But you need to remember that when you do give out energies, you know, their reaction to what you're given is not your problem, okay? And that's really what I've been hearing a lot of. What their reaction to what you give out and what you do and is not your problem. So you can give out so much, And at the end of the day, if you're so locked in into what they're saying about it, or what they're, viewing about it, what they're saying, contributing, it doesn't really mean anything. It's like their own reflection that they're going to be able to live from, right? So this false, like, I don't know. It's difficult because, whoa. It's difficult because, of course, there's a release of burden with this. But at the same time, the gozar word, if you're Spanish speaking, thank you. But, like, okay. Just take a breather, just calm down. It's all gonna be okay. I feel like you don't have that right now, and that sucks. That's sucky, honestly. It fucking sucks. Because you don't have anybody to tell you, good job, you've done it, and you continue to do it. But I don't know who you are or where you come from. I don't know quite literally who you are or where you come from. But I'm proud of you, because if you're here for a fucking reason. Like, that's so concrete and so raw, because you're here for a fucking reason. You're here for a fucking reason. You're here for a fucking reason. What can you give us? What can you shine some light on, with that being said? Wow, your capacity is so insanely great. The words that I'm saying don't even, can't even amplify what you are or what you're feeling. But when I start to move a little bit forward, it's like these lines are just making themselves up. Oh, wow. Okay, so you are an artist, okay, whoever you are. You do love either drawing, you love graffiti, lines are so important right now, because so many things can happen in one line. I don't know, like, so many things. That's the way my brain works. I feel like I also tend to restrict myself, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand, and I'd like for them to understand, but that's also not my problem, and that's not your problem. If people don't understand you, then they're not for you, and you realize that, and you know that. It's quite literally obvious. So we got the World in reverse and the Two of Swords. I just love seeing, okay, there is a mirroring happening. There's two swords and two candles on there, okay? It's a stagnation that you're dealing with because of almost what you went through. But at the same time, I'm looking at this Two of Swords, and it's like you have it together. It's just like you're not wanting, or you can't see right now. You're not allowed to see, at least. A hoodwinked figure balances two swords upon her shoulders. Divinatory meanings, conformity, and the equipoise, which is it suggests courage, friendship, affection, concord, in a state of arms, intimacy. So that's what's needed for you right now, is that quite literal friendship and holding. Like, you need someone, you need a hug. You need a hug. You need a hug. You need a hug. Please, 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 please feel this hug that I'm giving to you right now, even though you're on the other side of the screen. I don't know who you are or what you're going through, but please, please, please feel this hug. With this, there is balance. You have balance. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. You have balance, and as well as unfinished business. Oh, wow. Okay. So maybe this comes in with that, like, soul tie connection that you had, whether it is that you have let go so many times and then you're still there with that person. So it is going to feel like they're thinking about you like you should be thinking about them. But as I split the deck, I got the Wheel of Fortune. Damn. That's crazy. There is new cycles coming for you. There is new beginnings coming for you, and there is new coming for you. So I feel like you want change and you desire it, you crave it, and it's like this connection that you feel with this other person, it doesn't dull you, but it keeps you stagnant, okay? So either somehow they're gonna reach out to you, but again, take this with discernment. But it's because you have this strong connection. It's like you guys are in each other's thoughts, you guys can think about each other, and the way that you guys connected was so pure. But with this Seven of Wands, holy shit. With this Seven of Wands that just came out, there's resistance to that connection. So allowing yourself, there we go. And we're just full circle again. I love coming full circle. With this resistance to the connection, to feeling into their energy, and you're maybe not allowing them to come into yours, which is perfectly fine. You could do whatever the hell you want. But maybe if you just lean into it more of like, you know, you love from a distance, and you can love from a distance. You don't need to be like in front of people's faces to love. And you love so I want to say harshly, but it's not even harshly. As I split the deck, you move in such great frequencies that you are a part of everything. So you can love many, and many can love you. But when it comes to this connection, right, they may only want your love, and they only want it to be only yours and only yours. So they either want to keep you in this kind of like certain cage or like holding cell where you don't give your love to anybody else. But it's like, you need to understand, your love is not just for one person. You have come here to show and brighten each and every person's light and love and eyesight that comes into your life. Woo! So, you know, you're gonna keep going, you're gonna keep moving, you're looking at the distance, and there is some dissociation happening, some kind of like, maybe that's not for me, maybe I have to let it go, but you've tried, you've already done that, you've and so the angels are telling me to just weigh in your opinion. And you can, that's where like your artistic comes in. Just, so for example, when I paint, I start to think and to get into my head, and then eventually I get into my zone. And it's the most beautiful zone that I love being in, right? And with this Seven of Wands, valor, and on the surface, I can't count. I literally am dyslexic. Six of Wands, anyways. It's made to cover something as I'm reading. But the power, the valor that you contain within yourself not only stems from what you've been through, but it's going to help you it's a catalyst. Everything that you've been through is a catalyst. It's literally like a cannonball, but also like a slingshot. And it's gonna slingshot you so far. That's crazy. On the surface, it's a victory triumphing, but it's also great news. These people that are gonna come into your life, whether that comes into friendships, but it's new people. It's people you have not met before, and that's what you're wishing for, a change in what you're living in. And so, such as might be carried in a state by the king's courier. It is expectation crowned with its own desire, the crown of hope. That's beautiful, and that's what that is, the crown of hope. And your faith, oh man, I feel like I talk about this forever, but quickly, your faith, it keeps changing, it keeps evolving, and just remember that change can happen in many ways, and grief can come in many ways. So yeah, that's it for that. Anything else that this collective needs to hear? Anything at all? Okay, so you might think it's a distraction, but it's not a distraction. It's like you gotta envelop yourself in the energy, whatever connection or whatever thing that's like kind of like hitting a curve. But so we got the moon and we got the King of Wands. Oh my gosh. And this is your confirmation. There we go. This is how it came out. And literally, again, like, you might be thinking that it's you or something, but when it comes to term, that is another creature. That is a whole other creature, a whole other species, honestly. But with the King of Wands, it's like vision. And the lack of vision that you're not really, so that's where this coming from. The lack of vision is coming from not swimming. Is almost, it's like you've stopped yourself, you gave it rest, but maybe a little bit too much rest is what I'm like sensing. So if you just kind of like sense into this relationship tie or this connection, and this person doesn't need to be in your life right now. It could be like thoughts and memories that come up, you know, lingering things that feel like they're lingering, but they're literally not. It's real life. This is real life. Remember that, like, these feelings are real. So when you do like give into that thing, or you know, that connection, you're not really giving yourself up, okay? Because you're loving from afar. And when you do realize that you have balance and you have concrete ground, you've built up this amplified way of being, you're gonna resurrect, is what I'm hearing. But again, like, the moon is so fucking significant. I feel like for some reason a night stroll is needed if you do that kind of stuff. But there is beauty. There is so much beauty in this. Because you're not there. Okay, so angels and the universe is not allowing you to see. It's like you're walking in the unknown still, and that's perfectly fine. So in the illusion, in the hidden fears, that is exactly where you're needing to be diving into at this moment, so that the creative side of you starts to spark up more ideas, more imaginations, and just more. There is more for you here. Like, Two of Cups, an imbalance of conflict. Woo! Okay, with all of this that's coming up, again, we've talked about letting yourself roam, letting yourself dive into, you know, what is for you, so that these misunderstandings, this like folly is coming together, you know, like literally like this, come together and be one. And when it comes to this connection, Again, you don't need to be in literal like in person with them. It's a feeling, I know a lot of us feel this, and I know exactly, like, you know exactly what I'm talking about if you're all the way in this video. Okay, this is just confirmation. But again, like, just let it be, just let it roam through you, write about it, and just do that thing. Okay, any confirmations on doing that thing? What does that thing look like? Okay, I'm not telling you to go run and just freaking call up your ex, or call up this past relationship, or call up an old friend and, spaz at them. But it's like, energetically, you already do that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's literally just coming back to you. So, with everything I said, there is success assured. A voyage and a flight, a change of pace and a change of place. Or maybe you're going to be moving soon, or you want to move soon, or you're getting called by your angels that you need to move soon, that you are no longer like required to be in this state or the place that you are. State mentally, state physically, okay? Any other confirmations as we're closing off this video? Sounds, music is important. Do you guys hear that bug? Or those dragonflies? I think it's dragonflies. I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. There's a bug. You see that bug? Yeah, just feel into it. Feel into it. Oh my gosh. Feel into whatever this energy is. And through that, you're going to find the calling. And through that, you're going to find that thing that you're going to just say, I'm just going to do it. And you're just going to go for it. And you're going to run with the wind so beautifully. And you're going to move forward. Okay. I'm getting like crows, but where the crows are, because the crows are dark and they're black, like they're in the dark, and you can't see them, but the crows are gonna guide you, they're gonna help you. It's like, follow the noise, follow where your heart is most in tuned with the music. Oh my God, music is so significant. It might just be that for you. But it can be anything. Like, I'm also getting like water and like colors and things like that I'm seeing quite literally right now. But everything is significant, everything is not a coincidence, everything is for a reason. And the life that you're living in right now is showing you quite literally that. So continue moving forward, continue striving. Let me show you the view I'm at. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, do you guys see? Anyways, have a beautiful night, beautiful day. Peace and love.